Give me a minute and let's talk about Metallic's very excellent question here. What about F-16s? Pal, I wish I knew. They'll be there in January. They'll be there in February. They'll be there in March. They'll be there in April. They'll be there in May. They'll be there in June. Now, we got word this week that the mechanics had graduated from their class. Then we got word that the pilots had graduated from their class in Arizona. Only now we're hearing that instead of coming home to Ukraine, those pilots that graduated the class in Arizona are now headed to additional F-16 training in Europe. So they're not graduated. They're not finished. I have no idea. We also got word this week that the Netherlands won't have their planes in Ukraine until the autumn. So for everybody waiting for F-16s, we can't wait for F-16s because we have no idea when the operational security environment will permit them. And so in the meantime, I think we should really be focused on asking our allies, the NATO powers in the area, to create a no-fly zone west of the Dnipro. If we can use our jets and our pilots to shoot down missiles on behalf of Israel, there is no reason we can't use our jets and our pilots to shoot down missiles on behalf of the people of Ukraine who have suffered. I'm sorry, it's not a competition between Ukraine and Israel. Both of these nations are sovereign nations that have a right to exist. But the level of destruction and death and the consequences here so far outweigh the consequences of the conflict in Israel that there's no comparison. There's no comparison. And if we can do for our ally Israel, there is no reason we shouldn't be doing for our ally Ukraine. And so if we can't get the F-16s here, which it seems to be we just can't, despite all the promises, all the talk, and I know it's a complicated thing and there's operational security and it takes a long time to train a pilot. I know all that. But in the meantime, then, God damn it, we should do something. And it seems to me that a no-fly zone west of the Dnipro would be a big move in the right direction until those planes can actually get here. So that's what I got, pal.